Hi my loves, and welcome to my channel. My name is Erica. This is GypsyCowgirlTarot. I am a psychic medium and a prophetess. So I hope that everyone is doing amazing today. Welcome in my loves. You guys have seen the title of this message, so you guys already know why you are here. This is straddling the veil. This message is about straddling the veil, all right? Straddling timelines. Basically right now, on the day-to-day, we are walking and talking and living and breathing and doing all the things in the third dimension, right? This is a very heavy dimension to be in. It's a very dense dimension to be in. It's a very divided dimension to be in, right? So for those of us who are starseeds, empaths, you know, we are angels here on earth. We are cosmic beings that incarnated and seated ourselves here upon earth, 111, so that we could be a part of this at this time, right? So right now, it can feel very wonky. It can feel very miscombobulated. It can feel very all over the place because we're literally straddling timelines. We're walking and talking through our day and living our day and working and doing all the things, right? But at the same time, simultaneously, we are walking through different dimensions and timelines, okay? So there's a lot. So we literally are like in between worlds right now. We are in between dimensions right now. We are shifting into higher consciousness, into higher dimensions, right? From the density of the 3D. There's a lot of dreaminess. There's a lot of feeling like maybe you're going crazy because of the things that you're thinking of and you're seeing and you're connecting to, okay? It's a very intense energy. It really is, but you're picking up on things and you're seeing things and tuning into things that, you know, 80% or more of this planet can't. You're sitting in your front yard, you're driving in your car, you're walking down your street, you're, you know, sitting in your office at work. And all these things keep coming in and going out, and you're receiving, and then you're, you know, and then you go into like a rabbit hole, and then you're in a deep thought, and then you see something, and then it's another sign, and then, you know, there's like this constant just, you know. So let's see what comes out. Let's see what messages want to come out in regards to this. I'm going to start with the tarot. So if you are so far resonating, then you're for sure here for a reason, right? If this video finds you and you click on this video, you're here for a reason. It's something that connects to you on your journey somehow. It's a message that needs to come through. Even if every part of the message doesn't resonate, that's fine. You're leveling up, shifting consciousness. Your soul is, you're connecting to your soul in a way that you haven't for a very long time, you know? You've had some very dense incarnations, and that's what you're clearing out right now, is those dense incarnations, those, you know, the karma, the lessons, the trauma, the pain, the emotions, you know, the losses, the, you know, all the things. These are very, it's magic. There's magic in the air. There's magic in this world. There's magic in you, in me, in this message, in these cards. You're connecting to the magic. And the message is, no, you're not going crazy. You're just seeing with eyes to see. Four of Pentacles. There's a lot of people holding back from you. And then there's also a lot of people that want to hold on to you, right? So it's like your energy is helping a lot of people. All right. But there's also a lot of people that are holding on to your energy that need to let it go. That shouldn't be holding on to you, you know? The World card and then the Wheel of Fortune. Do you know what this message is? This right here, this is the miser. You know, he holds on to his material coins, his wealth. He doesn't want to let it go. There's things that need to be let go here. The World card, it's completion. This is showing that you guys are surrendering and you guys are releasing, all right, the 3D constructs, the 3D reality, the 3D chains that have been holding you back in life. There's a level of completion to that. So it's like you've snipped all of the, you know, like being a puppet, you know, like a puppeteer. You snipped every little cord that this 3D matrix has kept you puppeteering with. You know what I mean? You can see through it. You can see through the cords and the illusions and the cords that have other people held and chained up, right? You can pick up on the energy. You can see through it. You can look at a corporate building and you can feel the energy seeping off of that building, of the energy, right? Of that corporate structure. You might walk into a very, you know, into an office, maybe your own office, and you feel just all of this energy. It's so intense, you know? For many of you guys, you're being guided to release, you know, these 3D matrix jobs and to pursue your soul path and your soul journey, soul's work, your light work. You know what I mean? This is a time to trust in the universe. The universe is not going to let you lose abundance here. Okay? For some of you guys, you're afraid to make moves. You're afraid to take leaps of faith. You're afraid to release the 3D stuff. Okay? That you're so like used to. This is deep, deep, deep core conditioning. Like this is stuff that, you know, it's not just the flick of a wrist or, you know what I mean? Like that. This is stuff that takes months, years, you know what I mean, to release. But the way that we're releasing right now and the way that this energy is, the things that need to go, it's like really helping us to let them go, to feel stronger within self, to have that courage, right? And that lion's heart bravery to release whatever it is that we are holding on to in our 3D chains and constructs, like I said. All right? So the universe is helping you to let go of things, all right? It's showing you what to move on from, what to let go of. You guys have completed the, for many of you guys, right? Because you understand the way all of this works. You understand that money is just another form of energy, that we are all energy, that everything is all energy, that, you know, what you put out, you will get back. You know, if you put out negative, you're going to get more negative. If you put out positive, you're going to get more positive. You know, it's really that simple, right? And you guys have connected to that. You're not going off of the law of what other people say or this or that. You're going off of the law of the universe, the law of attraction, the law of what you know feels right in your soul. Don't be afraid to take leaps of faith. There's great fortune here. There's great fortune here with the Wheel of Fortune. All right, this is, for some reason I'm hearing spiritual liberation. Spiritual liberation. You guys are walking between worlds right now. You guys are in the 3D and you guys are tapping into the 12D, into the 9D, into the 5D, into the 6D, into the 7D, into that, right? You guys are connecting to all different kinds of dimensions, all kinds of different timelines. Your past lives, you're getting a lot of past life energy, a lot of past life emotions coming to the surface, a lot of past life memories, a lot of triggers, a lot of things that need to be cleared out. All right, there's also a lot of good things. There's a lot of things showing you where you're at, the progress you made, confirming to you, yeah, you're on the right path. You're doing the right thing. Okay? You are so powerful in your power, right? And as you move on day to day, there's not going to be people, maybe there's some people that are like, I'm proud of you, keep going, you know, keep going, sister, keep going, brother, you know, you've got this, you know. You could have a very beautiful support system, absolutely, but the reality is that the majority of us here, you know, we are the Lone Ranger, we are the lone wolf, all right? We are the black sheep of our clan, of our family, of our tribe, right? Of our lineage, you know what I mean? But we are the ones here to cure that, to heal it, to cure it all away, to transmute it out, right? But I think there's people holding back. I think that there's a lot of people right now triggered and they hold back. They don't know how to act or be around you since you've leveled up, since you've had a glow up, since you've had an awakening. There's an awkwardness. I don't know how to act around this person because they can feel and sense your vibration. It's much higher. It's much more elevated. It's much more connected. It's much more divine. All right? And people don't know how to act around that, you know? Okay? Because it feels very much out of this world to people. They don't know how to, you know, interact with the person that they've known their whole life, or they don't know how to interact with, you know, their sister or brother or their child, or do you know what I mean? This could be a parent who doesn't understand your awakening. This could be, you know, family members who don't understand your awakening, friends that you're, you know, that are dropping like flies because they don't understand your awakening. That's fine. It's not for them to understand. It's for them to witness. The Wheel of Destiny is turning in your favor, all right? So you have the World card and the Wheel of Fortune back to back. Like, that is huge. That is huge. That is the universe coming in and saying there is extreme moments of great fortune and abundance, and there's destined interactions and, you know, things that are coming in at this time. You know, we've been talking a lot about this. The Devil, bondage, what keeps you bonded and stuck, and then the Queen of Wands. Okay, those with eyes to see, what this message is right here with the Queen of Wands and the Devil is you guys are very much in your power, and you are seeing the devil within others, in situations, in other people, you know, and it's not, oh, I see it and I judge that person. It's, I see it and I have compassion for that person. All right? You guys are stepping more and more into the role of guru. You guys are stepping more and more into the role of leader. You guys are stepping more and more into the role of, I want to help. That's what I'm here to do. And that's what feels aligned to me, is to help, to assist, right? And I'm seeing through all of the chains and the bondage that is keeping people stuck. That's what I feel I called to do. I want to help people release the devil that keeps them stuck and bound, that I have confronted and released in my own life and ways. Right? For some of you guys, it's addictions. You've broken the chain of being an addict, alcohol, drugs, you know, pills, medications, you know, or it's an addictive behavior or pattern, you know, shopping addiction, sex addiction, you know, maybe it's, you know, like a hoarding thing, you know, where you hoard stuff, you know, all of that stuff stems from trauma. It all stems from trauma. So through your own experiences and through your own, through your own, violent life. And when I say violent, I mean the energies that you guys have dealt with. For some of you guys, literal violence, possibly in karmic relationships or things of that nature, right? Or for me, it's just the violence of life. It's just how violent and vicious it can be. Every time a demon pops up, you have to battle it. You have to overcome it. You have to tap in. You have to get away from the devil, and you have to tap into the strength card. That lion's heart and bravery. You have to go into the heart and get away from the ego. You know what I mean? But you guys are here to show people how to do that. You guys are here to show people how to do that. through your own experiences, through your own testimonies, through your own victories and wins, but also through your losses, through your hardships, through your pain, through your struggles. You guys are wielding a great deal of power, and the power that you wield is to transmute the devil energy in the collective. That's huge. That's huge. You know, just talking to a stranger, you know, in the park on a walk. You're on a run, you stop, you're just kind of walking, taking a breather, and a stranger passes you, and somehow a conversation strikes up, right? That is a destined moment. That was written in the stars. In that moment, it was meant for these two paths to cross at that divine moment. And you, for whatever reason, you being you, this person feels, this is someone that I need to talk to. This is someone that I can trust. This is someone that will care. And they just start talking to you about a problem they're having, or a trauma they're facing, or a hardship, you know. And you impart some type of words of wisdom, or, you know, some type of compassionate, empathic advice of, you know, I know how you feel. I've gone through this, this, and this. Or I know how you feel. I've been in the same exact situation. Or I know how you feel. Da, 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 you know, or maybe I don't know how exactly that feels, but I have an extreme amount of compassion and empathy for you. You are the person in that moment, even for 5 minutes or less, to shift someone's perspective, to drop a seed of divine truth and hope and faith into their life, right? In that moment, you're the angel. You are the angel, right? We are the angels. We are walking in between realms. We are walking in between dimensions, and we are seeing through the veil. We are seeing through. We are seeing through everything that other people can't. Do you see the advantage there? Do you see how that empowers us? Do you see that higher perspective, and what a gift that is to embody and to be connected to and to have? You remember what it's like walking through life asleep. You remember that. It wasn't that long ago. For some of you guys, it's been years since your awakening and you've been on this journey. For some of you guys, it's only been a few months. For some of you guys, it's been 6 months. For some of you guys, you just started this journey. For some of you guys, this is the first tarot video you've ever seen in your life. But you were just drawn and led to watch something on YouTube, and it just popped up right in your feed because it's exactly what you needed to receive in this exact divine moment. Just like that person meeting the other person in the park. And just like, right, the information or the words spoken, how they're life-changing in that split minute and second, right? You have no idea how impactful you are to other people. You have no clue. Like, honestly, like for me today, my mom sends me a text message, and she sends me a little packet. It's a picture. It's a little packet of like these flower seeds. All right. And the type of flowers that they are, like really pretty flowers called kaleidoscope something or other. And the flower is associated to kaleidoscope, you know, it's something about, anyways, what happened was my mom sent me a picture of this, and she went to the grocery store in their town, and, you know, we all like know a lot of people and we all know each other kind of thing, you know? And so she goes, oh, you know, such and such's mom who works at, you know, the grocery store. And I was like, yeah. And she goes, well, they had these flowers at the grocery store, and I know of this woman, but she knows of me, and she knows who I am or what I do. And, you know, I more so kind of know her daughter, and, you know, but she thought of me. This stranger acquaintance thought of me because I'm a psychic medium, and because this is, you know, my stuff, you know. And there was one seed packet left of these flowers, and they were like getting rid of them because of the seasons shifting and stuff into, you know, fall. And so they were getting rid of all the like planting stuff and summer stuff, and, you know, and she saved that one little packet and wrote on it something about the visions I see, and the flowers like kaleidoscope something, you know. And my mom was like, she saved this for you. to give to you. Isn't that so sweet? And I'm like, yeah. You see, that is someone who I had no idea, but she thought of me. And she's did that very sweet, kind, very, very thoughtful thing for me. And that's touching my life. And who knows how that's gonna, you know, and that's what I mean. You guys have no idea, like the people that you touch or the lives that you touch, or, you know, the way people view you or connect to you, or do you know what I mean? Like you have no idea, right? And if you're putting love out, you get love back. You see, I put love out all the time. You see, that's a moment where I received it back. Flower seeds, kaleidoscope. In my visions, I see. In my visions, you know, she knows I'm a psychic. She knows I'm a medium. That's just so sweet. And that's the kind of stuff that you guys are receiving, are attracting. Now let's take that a step up right now, right? As you're walking through life right now and you're loving yourself and you're ascending and you're healing and you're, you know, doing all these things and you're, you know, at the same time, there's energies working towards you. You're attracting in at a, you know, and that's what's coming towards you. So know that this is a very fruitful time. Very fruitful time. You guys are going to be seeing things you're going to see glitches in the matrix. You're going to see things that you can't explain. You're going to take pictures where there will be phenomenons in the photo, you know, that you can't explain. There's things happening all over the world that people are catching on camera, video, in photos, you know, whatever. But it's bizarro, right? It's like a phenomenon is the way that people are, you know, what is happening? This is crazy. Like, you know, but what it is it's everything that we're talking about. It's about the dimension shifting. It's about us walking through the veil, quite literally. It reminds me of this place here in the United States, Texarkana. Texarkana. Have you guys ever heard of Texarkana? It's a state line intercept where Texas, Louisiana, and Arkansas all conjunct and meet. All right. And it's like this, you know, like area, this corner of streets or whatever, where one side of the street is Arkansas. You go to the other side of the street, you're in Louisiana. And you go to the other side of the street, you're in Texas, you know, and it's like all very close to one another, right? Like that. Okay. Texarkana. All right. That could be somewhere where you live near. That could be a synchronicity for you. I don't know. Those of you guys who might watch this, if you're from Arkansas, I am so jealous because that is like one of the states in the United States that is, I know that it's called America's best kept secret because it really is. And look, I'm all starting to talk like I'm Southern all of a sudden because I'm talking about Arkansas. I actually dated someone from Arkansas for a little while and went to Arkansas, and that was so cool. And that's why I know, because it is an actual really amazing spot with very powerful energy vortexes and very powerful crystal mines. All right. So I don't know why that's coming through the way that it is, but it is. All right. But anyways, going back to Texarkana, how one side is this, one side is that, one side is that, right? That's like the dimensions. That's literally like the veil right now. You know, we're just walking through and we could just be walking, you know, down the street and, you know, 1 second we woo, 7th dimension energy, woo, you know, coming through, you know, kind of a thing or whatever, or woo, this timeline, you know. I've had, and this is something that I've seen like several people talk about, but like I had an instant a couple weeks ago and I shared it with you guys and it was bizarre. I showed a photo, everything, where the clock on my phone, it was like the whole day, the one day I was in between realms the whole day, like massively, because the timestamp, like, well, not the timestamp, the clock on my phone, the literal clock on my phone, my iPhone, was blurred out the whole day. It was blurred out the whole day. And it happened like the day after I literally had seen someone post a TikTok reel on Instagram about that. She woke up and her phone, her alarm had just got off and it was like 7:11 a.m. or whatever. She puts her phone down, hits snooze, she's still in bed, right? And then all of a sudden she, you know, kind of just throws her phone over. And as she throws her phone over her, like half asleep, it ends up back in her other hand. And she's like, what the? And then she gets up and her phone, she had just seen it say, you know, because she had her alarm set. So it went off when her alarm was set, right, at the time. And she was hitting snooze and just boot, right? And then when that happened, where it flew, you know, it ended up in her other hand, it freaked her out. And she got up and was like, well, what just happened? That's crazy. I know I just threw it over, you know, on the other side of me. All right. She gets up and then her phone says it's like 11:30 in the morning, like 4 hours difference of when she had just a moment ago seen 7-Eleven. So she started freaking out. It was a time lapse. It was an in-between. It was a jump is what she was straddling timelines in that moment. And that's what I'm talking about. We are, you know, so as you guys are straddling the veil, you're straddling these timelines, you're connecting to different frequencies, dimensions, you know, intergalactic beings, interdimensional beings, you know, whatever it is, right? You're going to see a lot of crazy stuff. You're going to feel a lot of crazy stuff. You're going to go down rabbit holes of thoughts, but it's really like a connecting, it's a channeling. And that's how it feels. It feels like a rabbit hole. It feels like boom, boom, boom. And then it's like all the dots connect. This leads to this, this leads to this, this leads to this, this leads to this, right? All right. So 26 minutes in. All right. So let me go ahead and the Knight of Swords was on the bottom of the deck a little while ago and I didn't pull it out, but it just came out with the 7 of Pentacles. The fruits of your labor. Did I not say that? I literally said this is the fruits of your labor. And this card right here is that. It's about the fruits of your labor. She's literally out, like I am right now in my garden, going out and checking my harvest. I'm checking, you know, and I've, things grown from seed, literally. Like I put seeds in the ground and grew from seed, right? I'm pretty good doing that, actually. Green thumb over here. Green thumb. But anyways, you know, so I'm going out and I'm harvesting the fruits of my labor. And that's this. And we quite literally are entering August, you know, and in the Northern Hemisphere, we are in summer. So we're entering this fall harvest season. It's going to be a powerful one, you guys. It's going to be powerful. You guys are receiving all that you need and more. And what Spirit is saying here is we need you to focus on you and the highest and greatest good of self and of all, right? Do not worry about your finances like that. Manifest, I am abundant. Manifest, money flows to me easily and effortlessly. Multiple money comes to me through different streams of income, right? Whatever it is that you got to say, but that's what you say to yourself. They don't want you to worry about money. Money is just another form of energy. You connect to money just like you connect to me, right? So if you come to the channel and you get like good vibes, good energy, right? It's energy. Same thing with money. Put good vibes and good energy around money, which, like I said, I feel like you guys are doing. This is big new beginnings here for you. This is, which we know is like coming through a lot, these new beginning energies, but there's this fine turning point happening right now. And it really is like a dial, click, 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 you know, like almost like on a safe, you know, twist that way, 1 to the left, 2 to the right, 3, you know, it's like that. Okay, this is right here. Look at this. There it is. The universal safe. That's a safe right there. Okay. And you guys have been figuring out the perfect combination, okay, through your journey and ascension, right? Okay. You guys have you've cracked the code. You guys cracked the code. You guys cracked the code, and now you are receiving this good fortune. For some of you guys, I'm seeing you on TV. Okay, it's not going to be for a majority of people, But I'm seeing for some of you guys, you are, you know, and it could be acting for sure. It could be acting. This feels influential. And again, it could be acting where, you know, maybe you become big in the spotlight and you use your fame to circulate truth, to bring awareness to people's lives, to bring consciousness in that regard, right? If the celebrities we had nowadays did that, this world would look very different, right? Unfortunately, a lot of the celebrities who represent spirituality, or they talk about it, or they, you know what I mean? It's not, and I'm not saying everybody, but for the most part that I've witnessed, it's not real. It's that woke, you know, everyone's woke nowadays, and it's not the same thing as being awoken. It's just not. Woke is completely different. Woke is a fad. Woke is a thing. Woke is something you claim to be, you know, whereas awakening and being awoken is not something that is a fad. It is not something that you even can control. It's not something you choose. It's something you chose before you incarnated for your soul's journey, but it's not something you actively choose. It just happens. You just wake up. You just get cracked open. And once you do, you see the truth. You see through the veil. All right? And you can see when, and you can discern when things are false light and you know, whatever, right? You know, and when I say false light, I mean like whoever, whether it be a celebrity, you know, acting spiritual, or a regular person, or even another, you know, spiritual person or a reader, you know, on here, you know, and I talk about this a lot. It's false light within the spiritual community, false information, false light, you know what I mean? So we just have to, but that's the thing is like you guys you're seeing through the veil. So you're seeing through the BS, you're seeing through the shadow, through the illusions in a huge way, which can make your life feel lonely, isolated, distant, right? Because you can't connect with the low stuff. You can't connect with the false stuff. You can't connect with the cloudy stuff, the foggy stuff, the weird stuff, you know what I mean? You all you can connect with is what feels true to you. And that's what you guys have been doing, and that's what you guys are seeing through, and that's what you're going to help other people do. That's what you guys are doing. You're helping other people see through it. All right? I'm hearing start the business. Start the business. And I'm hearing start the channel. Start the channel. If you're working with me right now, tarot lessons, spiritual mentoring, the people working with me, about more than half of them, that's their goal. That's what they want to do. That's what they're called to do. They want to start their own platform. They want to do readings. They want to help people. They want to get into Reiki. They want to be a tarot reader. They want it, right? Start the business. There's great fortune coming your way. You're going to feel, I'm hearing Fortune 500 for some of you, and I'm getting Forbes. For some of you guys, it is that. You have, this has come through several times over the past like 2 months. You have multi-million-dollar ideas, okay? Billions, millions is what I'm getting, right? And we want to live comfortably and we want to listen, but that's not why we do stuff. You know, that's coming from greed and ego and self-interest, you know. What we do is not self-interest. What we do is the interest of all, because we know that we are all. We are not we, I, me. It is not about that, right? That's what you guys are learning. And that's what people like myself are here assisting with, to show and reveal what the truth is, you know, and you guys are picking that up. You guys are learning that. You guys, you know, for a lot of you guys watching this, you know, you watch for confirmation. You watch because you already know and feel, and then I'll post a reading or a video and it just confirms what you're already intuitively knowing, you know? You don't need me. You don't need another reader here on YouTube or TikTok or Instagram. You've got you. I'm happy to be here for you, and I'll always be here with you, but you don't need me. You don't need me. You've got you, you know? And you are going to show people a lot. Knight of Swords. Horses and eagles are going to be very resonant. Horses, eagles, rabbits, and the lion. If you see the bald eagle, okay? whether it be in person, in a movie, on a, you know, Animal Channel, I don't know, on a tarot card, an oracle card. It is for you. It is assigned. All right? That you are flying with the sun. You are soaring with the heavens. You are very connected to the divine. And the divine is very much watching over you. You're very protected. Your ideas are protected. The fruits of your labor are protected. Your divine fortune and inheritance is protected. All right? No one is going to take from you anymore. Okay? No one is going to take from you anymore. No more injustices of being taken advantage of like that. All right? This is a whole new time of life for you. Look at how the white stag, which represents sovereignty, divinity, and spirit, a divine guide. The white stag is very magical, very mythical, magical creature. It only reveals itself to someone who is pure of heart. It's white heart. That's what the stag is called. It's called white heart. It's a white stag, a mythical creature, a high vibrational, interdimensional animal spirit being, right? Okay? And look at, there you are, looking out to your future, to what's ahead. And now what I'm also getting here is that this is someone looking out to their future and they're manifesting you, right? Whether this is a new person who's just like, I'm ready for love. I want to meet the love of my life. I've been through a lot in life. I've learned a lot. You know, and I'm ready. I'm ready, right? I keep hearing it. What you seek seeks you. What you seek seeks you. So whether this is a new person, past person, doesn't matter. There is a person here that is coming into your life that will make you very happy. And you guys have the same parallel, aligned morals, values, you know, the way that you are just, you guys flow together. This is a match in heaven. Look at, I knew it. There he is, King of Wands. There he is. There he is. Page of Pentacles. All right. Just like the peacock, right? Even though that like peacocks can look exactly alike, right? You can put peacocks side by side and like if they have the same color feathers, you can't really tell them apart, right? Okay. But they're still unique and beautiful in their own individual way. Each one is special and a prize and a gift, right? That's you. You are magical and you are majesty. There's something here about you really need to honor your royalty and treat yourself like the royalty that you are. All right. You guys aren't, that's what I mean. You're walking, it's high vibrational, but like, this is big stuff. This is big stuff. This is like the stuff that I connect to is what I'm sharing right now. You know, this is stuff that I connect to, the stuff that I see and feel. And I can feel it. That's why I'm channeling it, because I know you guys are receiving the same. You're walking in between the veil. You're in and out of dimensions. You're in and out of it. Okay? All day long, every day right now. And it's going to continue like that. It's going to continue like that. All right? So if you're having very like etheric, you know, moments, magic moments of, you know, where maybe you literally feel like you're on psychedelics or on drugs, or, you know, you're picking up on stuff about vortexes or lights or, you know, little fairies, or, you know, maybe, you know, I don't know. It could be anything. I'm telling you, this is happening to me like constantly. And I know it. I know I'm in between. I know I'm straddling worlds right now. I know that's what's going on with me. And I know how to navigate this kind of stuff, right? But for those of you guys who might feel, right, like kind of just, whoa, like what's happening, you know, that's what's happening. All right. So it's a very powerful time, right? Because, you know, 1 second you could be in this very dense energy as far as like where you're at, you know, your energy's not dense, but the energy around you, right? But then you shift into this higher dimension all of a sudden or whatever, right? And all of a sudden you start receiving a lot of downloads, a lot of flood of thoughts, a lot of ideas, a lot, right? Well, that's because you're connecting in that moment. You're stepping through the veil and you're stepping into these higher, you know, dimensions, frequencies, timelines, right? Okay, so all day long, it's shifting in and out. And it's not even like we have to be moving. I could just be sitting here and it's shifting, you know, third dimension, and boom, higher dimensional energies shift through, and then, you know, whatever it is. But that's how it is. So we are straddling worlds. We are in between worlds. No, you're not crazy. Yes, you are fucking powerful. Yes, you are a badass. You are a spiritual baddie. You are a high priest, high priestess. You are the magi, the magician, all right? The magician equals power. You are the magician. You are power. There's nothing more powerful than you. Like, we are the creator. We are God's source. We have that within us. You hold all the power. You have all the tools you need, right? Okay. So let me just get a couple messages real quick. Yeah, there's definitely, okay, that's another thing I channeled out yesterday in my live message. If you guys haven't watched that collective live reading, the total live is like 4 hours, but the first 1 hour of it is like always a collective message. I always do a collective message. Anytime I do live card pulls, and I even title it that, so you guys see the collective message, and then you know. But anyways, it was about that, where, you know, these intense activations, and I said that there was it was like, you know, we're in union timelines, and the union codes are activated and things, right? But this is something very specific that I saw, and it was like a blast of soulmate codes being brought online, activated. And the way that I'm seeing it is through the light. So through the sun, there was these codes, soulmate codes, union codes that came through the sun channels, over the past, you know, couple weeks, but I felt it yesterday, and it came through very heavily yesterday, that it is time to align with your divine counterpart. Those of us who are like, you know, we've been doing the work and we're there, we're ready, right? Which is a lot of you watching this. That's why the message came through on my channel, right? Because it's the majority energy of what is being picked up, and, you know, so basically it's like this soulmate out there, or this, you know, and it's them feeling, and it's them being activated, and they're, like I said in the message a minute ago, I'm ready to find the love of my life. I'm ready for love. This could even be someone, right, that is, you know, even from your past, an acquaintance, or, you know, could it be a DM runner? Sure, you know, possibly, but it's someone that it's an activation. So when it comes on, the activation, it's like, I want to fall in love, you know, like, I'm not falling in love. I don't want to love. I want to fall in love. I'm ready for love. I want to fall in love. You know, it's like that. The is supposed to be the activation coming online. All right. Not the best for sound effects, but it's like this. It literally, like, that's how I see it. That's how I feel it. You know, when these activations come through, you know, it's like, ding. Oh, shit. I need to start a tarot channel. Ding. Oh, whoa. I want to buy some clear quartz crystals out of nowhere. Ding. Oh, whoa. I really want to buy myself an oracle deck and pull cards for myself, you know, you know, a daily card for myself. Ding. I want to leave my job. Ding. I need to leave this relationship. Ding, ding, ding. It's like that. So every time you know, it's like, boom, it just comes on. And once it's on, it's on. It's on. Okay, so we had 2 dragon cards come out. What's this? It's the black dragon from Saturn. Literally, you can't make it up. Saturn rules Capricorn. We have the devil out here. Saturn also rules the world card in the tarot. Okay, so double, like triple Saturn energy here. Okay, Saturn is in retrograde right now. All right, along with like however many other planets, like 7 planets. I don't know if it's that many yet. And then we have Uranus going retrograde too. So Saturn is the lesson, the teacher, right? It brings the lessons, it teaches the lessons, and it shows up as completion. Universe, the universe. Okay? So this is, they're saying like, you have completed the 3D paradigm in a massive way. And everything about your life and your new life and the new energies and timelines entering your life is what I mean when I say new life. Your new life is going to cost you your old, you know what I mean? And that's what you guys have. You guys were like, fine, you know what I mean? Let's say you're in a toxic relationship or a marriage with someone, right? You've been with someone maybe for years, right? Your new life is going to cost you your old, but that new life is the true life. It's the glorious life. It's the life you came here to live. You know what I mean? So the black dragon from Saturn brings you wisdom through spiritual discipline. It brings you wisdom through spiritual discipline. All right, so for many of you guys, confirmation that you have definitely become more spiritually disciplined. You are releasing the 3D constructs, the 3D paradigm, the 3D chains, imprisonment. I'm telling you, you guys are magical. Magical. And if you're watching this and you're like, I don't feel that, you are. You are no different than I am. I mean, we are different. There's only one me, there's only one you, but you have the gifts within that I have. Concentrate, focus on your ultimate visions. Congratulate yourself. You have passed a test. It is the universe itself coming in. Saturn is saying, you've learned what you came to learn. The biggest karma. And now you're vibing high. You're walking through these timelines like a runway model, you know? Boom, 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 boom. Come at me. Boom, 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 boom. Come at me. You know, boom, 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 boom. You know? It's like you're just walking. Like, I know what I'm doing now. This is, oh, come on. Hit me with another activation. Hit me with another download. Hit me with another ascension. I know how to navigate these waters now, honey. And I'm unstoppable. Okay? So that's this energy. Congratulations. Congratulate yourself. You have passed the test and you are leveling up. You, baby. You. The lilac fire dragon. Look at that. These softer pastels and whatnot, okay, are going to be resonant to a lot of you guys. Soft lilacs, soft hues of pink, soft yellows and oranges, soft, you know, teals or aquamarines and blues, like this kind of energy, right? All right, these are the tones and colors, okay, that are going to be showing up. All right. I'll talk about that more at another time or something, but just pay attention to the colors that you're drawn to right now. The lilac fire dragon, okay, here we go. Transmutes to the power of divine love. You hear that? What did my whole message? I said, you guys are showing the way. You guys are showing people through your own experiences, through your own, right? You have transmuted all of the, not all of it, but you've transmuted a bulk of the shadow, of the darkness. You've passed tests. The universe itself is showing up and saying, good job. You've learned. Okay? Open up to transcendent love and enlightenment. Purity of heart brings peace, hope, and joy. You are showing people through loving yourself and through honoring yourself how it's done, how to love yourself, how to honor yourself, how to choose self over a toxic cycle or relationship. You know, you may be someone who left behind or is leaving behind a marriage or a partner. And maybe someone that is an acquaintance or doesn't even really know you follows you on Instagram or Facebook, and they see you do that and you post about it. And you're just like, living my best life. You know, overcoming karma or whatever, you know. And it does something. It plants a seed in that person, and that person goes, you know what? If they can do it, I can do it. And then someone sees that person do it. And then they go, you know what? If they can do it, I can do it. You see the ripple effect? You see just one little doot into the water, how it trickles out into the collective. It's beautiful. It's powerful. And you are that. You hold that power. Open up to transcendent love and enlightenment. You are receiving transcendent love and more things coming into your life that will bring you more enlightenment. Okay? Purity of heart brings peace, hope, and joy. All right? So make sure that your heart is open. Make sure that you are open to receive. You've put it out there. I'm open to receive, right? How do you know if your heart is open and blocked? When your heart is open, you are in the flow. When your heart is open, you're connecting a lot to your feminine energy, your emotions, you're relaxing, you're not getting, you know, hung up and stressed out over things. You know, there's no ego. You're not judging yourself and others. You're not, you know, it's like all of that. The heart is the portal. It's the center of our main 7 chakras, right in the middle. You know, oh, sorry, right here. You know, so it is that. It goes through the, you know, the center. Very beautiful message today. So anyways, I love you guys. If you want to book a reading with me, you can find it down below. Next week, July 31st is the last day that you will be able to sign up with me for my private one-on-one tarot, my psychic tarot lessons, and my psychic spiritual mentoring sessions, okay? So all of the information is down below, all the details, everything that it's about. I really help you guys to connect and activate your dormant gifts, connect to your gifts that are already in and coming up that you're connecting to, and we channel that, right? Tarot lessons, you will learn the tarot, more about becoming a reader. Being a reader, you will be able to read and channel after working with me. But again, I don't focus on the meanings of the King of Wands, even though you will learn that. I focus on how to channel the energy of the King of Wands when he comes out in a spread, and how to articulate that and put it out there. Okay? Spiritual mentoring, we don't focus so much on the tarot, but we do all the other things that I just said. But we touch on the tarot, crystals, divination, altars, ritual work, you know, candle magic, all kinds of things, right? So anyways, all down below. I love you guys so much. One more thing. I feel like I'm like this is one more thing. Only because we have Lionsgate portal coming up on August 8th, 8/8 portal. I'm so happy. After months, I was divinely guided and called by my light team and, you know, the cosmic team and galactic federation and all the things to do and facilitate an 8/8 portal, Starseed Sacred Circle. Okay. So it's going to be an activation. There's going to be 2 guided meditations. We're going to do clearing work, activations. We're going to activate your own light language within, all right, to help those dormant soul memories reactivate and come back up, okay, so you can start healing and tapping in on quantum level with your own light language. There's a lot. We're gonna do a divine union guided ritual and love meditation, working with Isis and Osiris and Mary Magdalene and Yeshua, to call in your divine counterpart. And there's so much. This is the most powerful Lionsgate that anyone alive has ever lived through, witnessed. It is going to be insanely potent and powerful at this time, okay? So if that is something you feel called, you want to be a part of it, it will be held via Zoom. Let's say you can't make it that day because it is on a Tuesday, and it's going to be held at, I believe, 4 p.m. Or 4 p.m. I don't know. I forget what time I scheduled it. It's all down below the thing, though. On a Tuesday, Pacific Standard Time. So let's say you're like, well, I'll be at work, or maybe you live in a different time zone and it's nighttime and you're asleep, right? It will be recorded, so you can still participate. I will send you the private Zoom link, and you can go through all the things and then, you know, listen to it at your disposal. And anyone who does participate in the Lionsgate Sacred Circle, not only will you receive a ton of healing and activations and all kinds of other stuff, but you will also receive a free 5-minute reading from me that I will pre-record and send out to you after the activation workshop the following week, okay? So anyways, I love you guys so much. Thank you again for all of your love and support. I hope that this message vibed with you. If it did, show some love, give me a like, follow the channel, all the things. Mwah. Namaste.